Hi, it's Karen from hippofrogdesigns.co.uk. Welcome to today's top tips, tricks and techniques from my craft desk. In this video, I'm sharing how to work with blending brushes. Today's project uses blending brushes to create this rainbow background from yellow through to purple. Blending brushes are great for covering a large area. They come in packs of 3 and have really soft bristles. I tend to keep one for each colour and write that on the back in Sharpie. So yellow, not sure if you can see that, orange, red, pink and purple. I've also got browns, blues, greens, etc. You can use blending brushes on so many different things, from embossed pieces to creating vintage looks. They aren't a replacement for sponge daubers. Sponge daubers are still great if you want to cover a small area or need ink in a particular place. You really need both. To ink them up, just rub them on your ink pad to pick up the colour. Then swirl them onto your grid paper to remove the excess and start laying down your colour. This colour is Daffodil Delight. Remember that you can always add more colour, you can't take it away. So try and layer it if you can. Now I'm taking my next colour, which is Mango Melody, and doing exactly the same. And as you're doing this, just blend the colours into each other so that you don't get an obvious join. Just go a little bit darker here. You can hold your brushes how you like. I find holding them on the on the top with the head easier because I feel I have more control, but you can use them with the handle. Say I just prefer to use the head just for a bit more control. And I can also adjust the pressure that I'm applying to. Now we're on to Poppy Parade for our red piece. Next is Melon Mambo. Remembering to knock the colour off before you start laying the colour down. If you want, rather than using your fingers, you could just pop another piece of cardstock over the top of that, or a piece of paper, just to help you hold it down. And here is gorgeous grape, our final colour, the lovely purple. And this is just filling in that piece at the bottom. As you can see, I now have a pretty blended rainbow ready for my die cut shape or stampin to sit on. If you wanted to go over any of the colours to add more depth, then you can. So what happens when my brushes are dirty? Well, what works for me is running them under water until the water runs clear. I also use a touch of soap if they are particularly grubby. Then I dry them off by patting them on a soft towel, and I just leave them to dry like this. Once they are dry, you'll notice that the bristles are slightly separated, like this one. Don't know if you can see. See, they look slightly separated compared to this one. So to fix that, you just run your thumb over it. And they're back to as good as new, if a little bit stained. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to work with blending brushes and will use them on your projects. I'll pop a link to the blog post that has all the details of the items I've used for today's project in the description below this video. Head to hippofrogdesigns.co.uk for more project ideas. See you soon.